And we back. Now today we're doing the Kenny Hardaway Rebuilding Challenge. Now some of y'all are wondering, who is Kenny Hardaway? And if that is your response, you need to wake up. Now is the time for you to wake up. It's never too late. See, Kenny Hardaway is a character I created for my other channel in my Career series. And personally, I've been having a lot of fun. And a lot of people have been having fun watching me play My Career. But there's one major problem. I play for the Hornets. And my teammates, they're god awful. Shoot the ball. What? No, you didn't. Just hold this ball. Look how open he is. So in response to that, today I'm trying to help Kenny Hardaway get a championship by doing the trades that our GM should be doing, because there's so many things that need to be fixed about the Charlotte Hornets team. So I just thought it would be really fun. Link is in the description to the My Career series. I'm dropping another episode today. So if you like this video and you're like, I wonder what Kenny Hardaway is really like, the link is in the description. This should be a lot of fun. Be sure to leave a like and let's get into it. So this is the way it works. This is my guy from my Career series. Right now, he's an 84 overall. He's been killing the game. So what I did is I took these statistics, I created a player and threw him into my league. So here he is. I don't know how I took the exact stats from the My Career series and put him over to 2K over here, and he's an 81. But in the My Career series, he's an 84. They really messed me up. That's 3 overall spots that I really, really wish I had. But here he is. He's on his rookie contract, and he is the highest overall player on the team. Obviously, there's no Cyberface face scan, so I just did the best I could. He doesn't really look like me other than the fact that they have the same hairstyle. This should be a very, very fun rebuild, man. I'm so excited. This is not a one-year rebuild, as you could probably imagine, because the Charlotte Hornets, and I don't want to go too crazy. It's not like I'm going to trade all my first-round picks and the first couple trades to get a superstar to play alongside Kenny Hardaway. But there are some people that need to be... You know what? There's one player that is safe, even though he's making the most money on the roster pretty much, and that's Bismack Biyombo. Bro, I don't know. Where do we start? Now, I am pretty confident that we will make the playoffs this season. So because of that, I'm willing to throw my first round pick into a trade. Terry Rozier actually hasn't been bad in my Career series. But, you know, everything has a but. Malik Monk, I'd rather get him out of the locker room personally. I'd rather get him out of the locker room. Now, we were friends, but not on that level. So we're bringing in CJ McCollum and Zach Collins. Pretty cool. Now we have a player that I know for sure is going to knock down that shot when I pass it to him. So now our backcourt is Devontae Graham and CJ. Not the best defensively by any means, but it's going to have to work for now. And you know what? I have to get rid of Willy Hernangomez. I'm tired of it, bro. I don't know if I've given one assist to this man, because every time he touches the ball, he sells. So I'm throwing that Cleveland pick in there. And you know what? What do we need here? We don't need a center, because I have 2 centers that are Cody Zeller's not great, but I have Busy. Busy's cool. Power forward, I believe in PJ Washington for the future. So let's just try to accept the best trade available. I'm gonna trade Nicholas Batum for DeAndre Bembry. That is an easy trade for us. Get rid of that big old contract. And if I'm not mistaken, he has a player option, so that's why we got to get rid of him. This free agency period may be interesting. I don't think we're gonna get Anthony Davis, but we should have some money to make some noise. Well, right now we'd have $48 million in cap, which is pretty cool. We'll take that, and if we need to free up more money, we will trade Cody Zeller down the line. Yeah, I like our roster now. Are we a playoff team at this rate right now? Probably not, because we don't really have a bench point guard, and that's why I needed. Didn't I just try to trade Hernangomez? Who do we actually... Oh, we traded Nicholas Batum. The goal was to trade Hernangomez, but somehow we ended up trading Nicholas Batum. My bad. We need a backup point guard, because right now Devontae is our only point guard on the roster. So we need somebody like Pat Bev, but I also don't want to throw Pat Bev this money. But then again, I can't flip him in the offseason if I need to. So maybe Pat Bev is a trade. Because Kenny Hardaway and Pat Bev, they got something in common, and that is that good old city of the shot, you know, being from there. So he's going to come into the team, and he's going to be cool. And if Devontae Graham can't stop his player, we have one of the premier stoppers at the point guard position coming in. So now our team is looking way better. And I do believe we're a playoff team. I think Kenny Hardaway is going to be nice, man. And 2K, in the My Career, he's averaging like 20 points per game. Now, I don't know if that's how he's going to average in the simulation. So let's see. First game against the Bulls, we lose. And Kenny Hardaway puts up 19, 8, 5, and 2. All right, all right. What I will do, though, as undoubtedly, CJ McCollum is our best offensive player. So I'm going to make him our #1 option. I need him to be that guy that takes over the offense. Oof. Should we make another trade, dog? Is this team not? The problem is, what is very interesting to me is Devontae Graham's free agency. Because where is he at? Right here. So he has a team option for $1 million. The steal, a big time steal. Do I make the trade? Like, Miles Bridges is undoubtedly going to have some good trade value because he is young. I'll throw that with Cody Zeller. Do we just get a star player? I see Victor Oladipo here and TJ Warren, but they want a first-round pick. Not really. And we will, again, this Robert Pack picture will go away eventually. But right now, the Robert Pack picture is here to stay for pretty much anybody that doesn't have a face scan. All right, I still believe we are a playoff team. They want to give us Drew Holiday. Nah, no good. Oof, are we going to be a playoff team? Oof. Ooh, we traded our first-round pick, and we're starting off pretty rough. CJ, what's up, my guy? What are you averaging? What are you averaging? 18 points per game. That is not acceptable, especially since you averaged 21 alongside Damian Lillard last year. Now you're really the #1 scoring option, and you having a worse season? Kenny Hardaway's having a good rookie year for sure. Devontae Graham, 12 points per game. CJ, bro. What's up, bro? Let me just see what's up with him. Let me just see Tobias Harris, Zach LaVine, but they want a first. I'm not giving up another first-round pick. I already gave up one to get CJ here. Wow. Did I get finesse for my first-round pick and we're going to be bad? Season is wrapping up. We finished with 43 wins. Hopefully that is enough to make the playoffs because, again, if I gave up a lottery pick, that's the biggest finesse. That's the first time I have been finessed in a video. LeBron won MVP. Ja Morant won Rookie of the Year over Kenny Hardaway. That's tough. Yusuf Nurkic, 6 man, Kawhi, Bam, Brett Brown. But did Kenny Hardaway make all rookie first team, though? He did. I put up 18 points per game, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, a steal and a half, block and a half, 2 turnovers. Good efficiency. You know, very good season for the rookie. Very good season for the rookie. But it wasn't enough to make the playoffs, but I'm in the way. Give me a second. So we are the 7th seed going against the Philadelphia 76ers. Now I'm guessing they're going to sweep us or beat us in 4 or 5. It is what it is. Here are the stats for season #1. CJ puts up 21 points per game. Miles Bridges off the bench. Bench put up 15. Devontae Graham puts up 13. I'm ready to see how we play against Philly. First playoff run in my NBA career. We're down 3-0. And in the playoffs, I'm averaging 19 points per game. Yada, yada, yada. We're going to lose this series. And we do. We get swept. But we made the playoffs, and that is a step in the right direction for the Charlotte Hornets. Oh, Bucks and 7 against the Lakers. And Giannis puts up crazy numbers. Dion Waiters almost in a Game 7. Led the Lakers. I said led like LeBron, then put up 37, 11, 11. Oh, my God. A big 3 right here with Dion Waiters. Crazy, but they lose. They lose in 7. All right, here we are. Off-season time. This is where, like, you know what I'm saying? The Charlotte Hornets show that, hey, we got a nice young core with me, Miles Bridges, with PJ Washington. And we're going to convince a free agent to come here. Now, we don't have any picks, so I'm just going to go straight past the NBA draft. And this is where we're going to have to convince some people. Devontae Graham could come back. Caleb Martin, I'm sorry, bro. You got to go. Who else here can stay? Bembry. Everybody else can go. Now we go into free agency. I have to free up some money to even offer him a contract. Who do we trade away? Oh, we actually did have a pick. And the game crashed. It's not a KOT for a Q video if the game doesn't crash. All right, Cody Zeller, it's time to go, big fella. I mean, Zeller, fella, it didn't rhyme, but it worked. Terrence Mann in the first round pick from the Clippers is not a bad pickup. It does have Robert Pack's picture, but shout out to Terrence Mann and his old fan club. Just weird to say. Now, shout out to the homies, though. The Knicks are giving me 2 first-round picks. I'm sorry, Terrence Mann fan club. We're going to have to go with this Knicks thing because 2 first-round picks from the Knicks? The Knicks gave me 2 first? Now, if I'm, yeah, and they're theirs. I thought they were going to give me, like, the Mavericks pick. Oh, the Hornets may be splashing with a trade later in this video with those picks. All right, so Anthony Davis. The max I could give you. I can't give him the super max because I'm not the Lakers, but I could give you the closest thing to it. Please come to the Hornets for 2nd, and they gave him the max. Okay. Drummond's always going to be a piece, and if we don't keep him, we can trade him away. Y'all know how things go around here. Who else? Montrezl Harrell, do we offer him a contract? Probably not. Gallinari, I can offer a contract. So, yeah, let's offer Gallinari a contract as well. And we get Drummond and Gallinari to sign onto the team. Anthony Davis is probably going to go back to the Lakers. We saw that coming. Busy, no! What type of season Busy have? 6 and 7 off the bench. Busy did his thing. Yeah, we are Bismack Biyombo fans around here, but ultimately, we're going to have to upgrade him. We're going to have to upgrade him. Do we have money to bring both of these guys? There's no way. We did. Huh. The more you know. Look at that. We are definitely a more well-rounded team now. But we're looking at Trade Finder. Drummond in this Knicks pick. Drummond in this Knicks pick, bro. We can get an upgrade at our point guard position. John Wall coming to the team. But I like having Devontae Graham because he's not one of those point guards that necessarily needs the ball. John Wall does. I like if Kenny Hardaway's going to play with a point guard. Oh, my God. It's going to be a non-ball dominant point guard, which is weird to say because Devontae Graham is definitely kind of fits that. But he shoots the ball so well. He shoots the ball so well that he can play off ball. And I can say the same thing about Jamal Murray. But we can't do this trade because we technically wouldn't have a center. So what I'm going to do is just use the remaining money I have to just sign some players to fill out the roster. Where's Busy? How much does Busy want? 10 million? Are you... All right, Busy. Nope. You know what, Busy? We can bring you back, but you have to take a small pay cut. We just gave you so much money a few years ago. Just come back on a cheap contract. There you go. Busy the fan favorite coming back. And I'll get Sean Livingston onto the team, even though in real life he retired. And that should be everybody we need. And then we go into player progression where Kenny Hardaway takes over as the best official player on the roster. I had 9 badges going until my freshman rookie season. Now, I have more. Clutch shooter, hot zone hunter, pick and popper, tireless shooter, volume shooter, all get added. I didn't have those at first. I didn't have those. My playmaking badge, now I have bailout. I have needle threader. Defensively, I have off-ball pass now. And the finishing, they gave me slithery finisher. They upgraded it. So pretty decent from my rookie season. My playmaking even gets better. I like our roster this year. It's not a championship contending team just yet. But we're going to see if there's a free agent, not a free agent, but a guy out there that's on a team that he wants to go somewhere else. And we're going to snag him up. I'm going to go and send Kenny Hardaway to shooting camp because the shooting's good, but it could be better. So 82-3 now. All right, y'all. Could this be the season the Charlotte Hornets not only are contenders but favorites to win a championship? Vontae would be great as a backup. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. He'd be great as a backup. But where do we... PJ did get better. Shout out to him. Gallinari. And let's figure out if there's a player on a rebuilding / selling team that we want. There's a center out there that could use my help. Right? The trade value in this game is so bugged. 4-star for Karl-Anthony Towns and 3.5 for CJ. If we keep, we know. Ooh, that Knicks pick is good. 3 stars now. What about this Knicks pick? That's a good one. What about this Nets second? Deal. Karl-Anthony Towns is on the team. Shout out to the Knicks. How did we get that pick again? Those picks, we traded them. Did we send them Cody Zeller and got 2? No, we didn't. No. Did we finesse the Knicks like that? Yes, we sent them Cody Zeller for 2 first-round picks, and they were like, deal. We're going to suck this year, and those picks will be valuable. But now we have this 2-center thing, and now we can trade Drummond. I didn't want to trade Drummond in that first trade because I thought that CJ would be more likely of a trade asset to them. I don't know why. I don't know why that makes sense, but it worked. Now we trade Drummond for a guard, point guard, shooting guard type beat, because right now I started shooting guard with Reggie Bullock, and that just doesn't really fit me. You know what we can do? We could go for a shooting guard. Look, this is what I'm thinking. Right, we go for a shooting guard. We put this guy here. We put the Bridges guy here. We go for a shooting guard. Let Kenny Hardaway actually run the offense as the point guard. I think that's an option here. So let's go throw this first round pick because it means nothing to me because I know we're going to be a playoff team. If we were a playoff team last year, it's guaranteed we're going to be a playoff team this year. Do we trade for Shea and Chris Paul? I mean, is Chris Paul going to be flippable? He's making $41 million this year. Is Chris Paul going to be flippable? Or do I just run Chris Paul, Shea, Kenny Hardaway? We already got Gallinari. We just take the whole OKC team and just put Kenny Hardaway with him. I'm doing this deal. I'm going to try to flip Chris Paul, though. I'll try to flip Chris Paul. He's making a lot of money. Last year, he's very good. He's very good last year. But I just think it'll be weird to have Kenny Hardaway and Chris Paul together because both of them are players that dominate the ball. Let's see. Let's simulate the first game. Let's simulate the first game. Let's get the Bucks, so it's some good competition, and we lose. And Chris Paul had a dreadful game. Oh my God, that is terrible. I'm going to see what Chris Paul can get us in the trade market. Straight up, Chris Paul for Chris Middleton. If you watch the Kenny Hardaway series, I mentioned wanting to play alongside Chris Middleton. So I will do it. I'm going to do it. Oh, not the rotation. I'm going to do it. And then they want Kenny Hardaway to come off the bench. You out your rabbit mind. Yes, sir. So this is how our new team looks. Busy's even getting minutes, which is a W. I'm going to give more minutes to Kenny Hardaway. This is, if you ask me, this is a championship contending team. We have defense. We have offense. Gallinari, I'm going to just see what's up, aka $18 million a year. I got this pick. They give us Derrick Rose. If I'm trading Gallinari, it is for somebody that plays the same position. Or we're going for a center and switching Karl-Anthony Towns. This trade doesn't look terrible. We definitely get better defensively. And then we don't have to worry about Cat on the defensive side of the ball because he'll switch over to power forward. We're winning the championship this season. That's all I heard. We're winning the championship this season. Deal is done. Karl-Anthony Towns is going to go to the center position or power forward position. Kenny Hardaway, I'm gonna officially make him a point guard just so they don't mess up my rotation. I know his overall does drop. I know it does, but I just want them to keep my rotations the way it is. So that's the way we're gonna do things. Kenny Hardaway, Shea. I'm sorry, Shea. I had to take the number 2 away from you. Another number 2, 22 though. Chris Middleton, Cat, Rudy Gobert, who's on the last of his deal, so we better win a championship because we won't have the money to resign you. Then we have Vontae off the bench with PJ, Miles. Pat Bev is still on the team. Can we get Derrick Rose? I know that's very weird to say, considering all the things, but why can't I play with my favorite player? You know, who are you to tell me we can't play with my favorite player? Let's find Derrick Rose. Let's try to find him. Go ahead, throw him into the trade finder and just see what's up. What team he's at. Right now, he plays for the 76ers, which is a W for him. They want Kenny Hardaway or Shea. The 76ers must be smoking that stuff because there's no way you're getting those players. I would definitely give you Pat Bev, though. They need to make up $3 million. I did not expect Pat Bev's contract to be like that. And with these 4 monster contracts, there's no way we make that deal happen. Wait. Mike Scott is there. Can we take Mike Scott off y'all hands? And then we'll give you our cheapest player, who in this situation, yes, they're a championship contending team. I understand you not wanting to mix things up. Understand it. This is the last straw. All right, they don't want to give us Derrick Rose. That's tough, bro. I just wanted to play with Derrick Rose. Can you imagine me and Derrick Rose in the same locker room? I just say what's up. That's all I can really do. I wouldn't fanboy out. I do see Dylan Brooks here, who will complement the team with his nice jump shooting. But if we're going to go for nice jump shooting, we're going to go with the best three-point shooter in the history of basketball statistically, Seth Curry. Percentage-wise, he has the highest percentage in the league. Not in the league, but of all time. And instead of Tony Bradley, I'm going to need some busy minutes. All right, y'all, this is our roster. Kenny Hardaway, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Chris Middleton, Karl-Anthony Towns, and Rudy Gobert. Now, if you've been watching the channel for a long time, this team is orchestrated of some of my favorite players. Shai is my favorite up-and-coming player. Chris Middleton, I went to war about Chris Middleton on my podcast like 3 years ago. Rudy Gobert is my favorite center. I'm not afraid to say it. I know he did some bad stuff recently with the whole shutting down the NBA, but I still love watching Rudy Gobert play. And yeah, so I just kind of put together a roster of my favorite players. Unintentionally. Next thing to do is to fire a coach and just get a better one in there. I'm sorry, Mr. Borrego, but I didn't like the way you coached the team over the past couple seasons, and now we need a better coach. And just like that, we might win a championship. Kenny Hardaway, people were telling him that he should request a trade. But here we are. Potentially, oh my God, we lose 2 games. Potentially about to win a championship. My numbers will go down. Undoubtedly, everybody's numbers are going to go down because we're sharing the pill like no other. If anything, my assist numbers better go up. And they're not, but they will. I promise you they will because we have too many weapons. Season is wrapped. Giannis won MVP. Doesn't matter. Oh, the Bulls rookie, huh? It only matters because it's the Bulls rookie. He averaged 13, though. Brady Clark wins 6th Man of the Year. Kawhi. Zach Collins, who we traded to OKC. We traded him to OKC, and he had a Most Improved Player year. Shout out to him. We won 63 games, and we are the Charlotte Hornets. Do we have any All-NBA players? No, we don't. Any defensive players? Rudy Gobert. There he is. All right, rookies. We're not gonna have that. But we are here as the 1 seed here in Charlotte. Let's take a look at some statistics. Karl-Anthony Towns averaged 18 and 10. Kenny Hardaway averaged 17 and 6. The assist numbers went down. His percentages went up, which is good, but I definitely expected him to get more assists than 6 a game. But Chris Middleton even got 5. Shea got about 4.5. Devontae got 6 off the bench. So you know what? I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. Shout out to all the guys. This is our year. Busy even averaged 1. You know what I'm saying? Per 36 numbers, nobody's better than Bismack Biyombo. Nobody. On the earth. All right, so we're going against the Miami Heat in the first round. Kendrick Nunn, Tyler Herro, same team except for Jabari Parker's in at power forward for them, so we're going to dog him. Yeah, we're going to need who's my power forward? Karl-Anthony Towns, bro. No. You see our matchup? I'm going to need you to do better than that. I'm going to need you to do better than that. Actually, let's shorten this rotation just so we, we don't play around with anybody in the playoffs. As we sweep the Miami Heat to go against the Toronto Raptors, who have Rodney Hood at small forward and Steven Adams at center. So they made some changes to their championship roster. 3-1 us. 4. Now we're going against the number 7 seed Boston Celtics. They beat the Bucks. MVP Giannis gets eliminated. Then they beat Philly, who also beat Brooklyn. So a very interesting. This is the same exact team, though. Robert Williams is starting for them and not Daniel Tice. We win game 1 pretty convincingly. In the playoffs, Kenny Hardaway is averaging 21 and 7. Kicking it up. Playoff time, man. Kicking it up. You know what I'm saying? He's going to win finals MVP. There it is. We're going against the Suns. Whoa, what the Suns do? Who is this? Rudy Owens. I mean, he's a point guard. Kelly Oubre. Okay. They didn't make any changes to their Enes Kanter, Carmelo Anthony. Like, they didn't really make any changes. They just got better. They were the 6th seed. They made it all the way. They swept Luka. I ain't even been able to sweep Luka in the video. They swept Luka. Then they beat Ja Morant and company. Then they beat the Lakers. Wow. Just to lose to us. That's kind of tragic. They're down 3-0. They're down 3-0. And Kenny Hardaway's not going to win Finals MVP because he put up a couple stinkers. That sucks. But he does get 1. And Karl-Anthony Towns wins Finals MVP. Now, I'm going to need my real My Career series to look exactly like this. But chances are it won't. But if you want to see the real My Career series, it's always in the description. Be sure to leave a like on the video if you did enjoy. I'm out. Peace.